Hello, AVS family. Welcome back to another episode of the AVS show. You're watching me on the TV, so go ahead and subscribe to our channel. And after the show, go on Instagram and follow us at the AVS show. Mr. Yazzie couldn't make it today, but yes, we have Glitterati's back.
Yeah.
Sprinkle glitter.
Big queen.
Team Money in the building. And of course, yes, Miss Spitfire is in the building. How are you?
I'm wonderful.
Is that a thumb piercing I'm
Yes,
seeing?
so.
What's going on?
Because we like that.
Yes, and of course, my name is Charlie Dio, but you don't need to know that. You already know. All right.
Charlie.
So we're going to dig into some hot African juicy topic. It's a
Let's
brand
go.
new week. Let's dig into it, okay?
Yeah.
All right. DJ Cuppy, Independence Day message, caused a serious commotion on Twitter. Did you guys hear the story?
No.
Oh, okay. So let me get into it. Okay.
Yeah,
So our friend of the show, she's been here. Shout out to DJ Cuppy. During Nigerians Independence Day, congratulations, Nigeria.
October 1.
You guys celebrated your Independence Day this past week.
We're still celebrating.
Oh, it's still celebrating.
Of course,
Oh,
it's an ongoing thing.
The whole of October.
So she tweeted on on Twitter in celebration of the Independence Day, and this is what she said. Today, we experience the joy and pride of being called Nigerians, the greatest nation.
Yes.
This statement, I'm telling you, caused a lot of commotion, a lot of confusion on Twitter. A lot of people supported her and others didn't. Others were saying, why are you saying Nigeria is the greatest nation? You know, there were, backlash. She received a lot of backlash at it. So what do you guys think about this story? Did she deserve it? What's going on?
I don't think everybody has a right to feel good about themselves, no matter the kind of issues that nation is going through. For example, families have problems, and you can say my family is the best family because of a certain kind of way you feel about the family.
Yeah.
You love you, so you can brag about your nation. If she says Nigeria is the best nation, that's how she feels about it.
Okay.
She might be talking about entertainment. She might be talking about the breaking records Nigerians have made globally, because we stand out both for good and for bad.
And for that.
So it's a great nation. To me, I don't see why people should be mad about it.
It's especially great when your father's a billionaire.
It's
Really great when you are driving a Range Rover and you are going here and going there and you can buy anything you want. You can fly here, fly there. Make music video every 2 seconds.
Oh my goodness.
Top class music video. So when you have that kind of privilege, you can say, but Nigeria is great, in its own right. We're not going to take that away, but I think that it's okay. It's independence. I even said, happy independence. But I was like, we have our problems, but it's still our country, right?
Yes.
So it's fine to say that, but I think it's a little bit more cushy.
Okay, so I'm glad you mentioned the rich background and that she's privileged. Listen, I do not want DJ Cuppy to apologize for being rich or having a rich background.
She should.
And everybody's entitled to their opinions. And I fully support that.
Right.
But what I do not support is lying.
What?
And being in,
Okay,
hold on, let
now,
me, because I didn't interrupt you.
Okay.
What I do not support is lying and being in denial. Nigeria is not the greatest nation. It's just not, okay? When you have the most dominant economy and military power, then we can talk. Okay? Until then, I think you should just stay mute. And don't say stuff like that. No, seriously. No, seriously. When your president realizes that being a travel blogger is not presidential, then we can talk.
Hey.
Until then, Nigeria is great, not great. You guys are missing the tea.
Nigeria is great regardless.
You guys are missing the tea.
Wait.
Okay?
Let madam.
You have to know your place and earn your spot. And that's the problem I have with most Nigerians. You guys don't earn your spot. You just want to be called the great and have the title.
Nigerians
you are not
have
the greatest
earned their
nation.
spot globally.
You are not.
Have you finished?
Yes, I have.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay. So Nigeria is not the greatest nation, I mean. Good. Your opinion.
Yeah.
Nigeria is corrupt. Good. Your opinion.
No, it's a fact.
Not a fact.
No,
Nigeria is not the most corrupt country
Corruption is a global
in
thing.
Africa.
Let
Africa
her
has
finish.
54 countries. You're singling out Nigeria because we said it's our Independence Day. You're shitting on the fact that it's our Independence Day. And we see the country as great. If you don't see your own family as great, who will see your family as great?
Tell me.
My family is great. Nigeria is great.
Tell me.
Regardless of what's happening in our country, we have a great nation there. And if that bites you, honey, deal with it. Because Ghana has as much debt in their cupboard as we do.
Okay,
so when you're pointing your fingers, they're pointing right.
The other ones are pointing back at you.
You see, the thing is, that is not biting me.
Infrastructure, in your military standpoint, even in
Corruption.
economy.
Talk about the same corruption. Corruption is a global thing.
Is it because we are under the microscope and you can see that our stuff is bad? It doesn't mean that.
Spitfire. You know what? Keep telling yourself that you are great.
I am going to, because
being
if you don't love yourself,
It's
who's
not
going to love
denial.
you?
It's being in denial.
It's
You
not
have to
in
call
denial,
the
my
spade a
dear.
spade, and that's how you create change.
Okay,
You don't create
let me
change.
pull you guys
You
back
don't create
to
change
something.
by telling yourself, oh, it's all perfect and it's all nice. You're not going to get the change.
Nobody
that you
said
want.
it's all nice. Cuppy didn't say it's all nice.
Let me address something. The other day we had an argument about Ghana having yellow water. You were saying it's
Because
a
it's
lie.
not true.
It is happening in Ghana. You guys
It's
do
not
have
true.
yellow water. What are you not telling me?
It's not true. And you
So
have
anyway,
brown
can
water.
I
So what's up?
chime in?
Leo, I love
Let me-
Nigeria.
Yeah,
Nigeria is a great
Let me
nation.
chime in. So what you're doing right now is derogatory to Nigeria, because there is no place that you don't have any place to say what you think. It's our independence. We can celebrate it how we want to celebrate it. We can say what we want to say. What we want to say.
What
But
are you
can I
celebrating?
say
Name
something?
5 things you're celebrating.
Are you there?
No, name
So
5.
have you even lived in
Okay, so
Nigeria?
good, so
Have you ever lived in
Yeah,
Nigeria?
you are giving
Quick
surface
question.
value.
He's
Surface
over here
value
Name
living
for
5
yourself.
things you are celebrating.
You are talking
You
about
can
things that
name
you
5
see in the
things that
news.
you're celebrating.
How
I can.
about
I can.
What?
I can.
Excuse me.
Everybody has culture. Everybody has culture.
Afrobeats, which guys
Yes,
eat
everybody
from
has culture.
Nigeria.
Everybody with
No,
Afrobeat.
I'm not.
First of all,
But you can't
you
talk
come
about
to Ghana to
somebody's
learn.
country and
Name
think it's
5 things.
okay.
Name 5 things that you're
It's
celebrating.
All right, let me name them.
Name
Let me
5
name
things that you're
them.
celebrating.
Let me name them. Let me name them.
Names-
The people of Nigeria are very determined and
Okay.
hardworking.
Okay.
The people of Nigeria are the strongest Africans in Africa.
Yes.
Those are
The
your people.
Wait,
Happiest.
wait now.
Celebrating.
Wait.
Happiest.
The people
people,
make the
what is
country.
a country
The
without
people
its
of
people?
Nigeria are the
Uh-uh.
happiest people despite the difficulty, despite the poverty.
Yes.
We find a
The
way
most
to make the
fertile
best
land.
out of every situation.
Okay.
The land is green.
Fertile,
The
green,
land
white,
is
green.
fertile. The music is global.
Thank you.
It
Get
is.
with it.
That is from
So
What
all
do you
those
want
things-
again?
Hold on.
Yes.
All those things that you name,
Wait.
which one of them will pay the bill?
The
Everybody
music,
knows.
entertainment, entertainment.
All of them.
The people are happy.
Everybody.
Let me tell you something. If the bill is due and they ask you if
Now,
you
let me
want to
tell
pay
you
debits
something.
or credits,
Wait.
and you say the people are happy, guess
Do
what?
you know that?
They won't accept
Do
it.
you know that
people
only the
have to pay
entertainment?
the bill.
Do you know
That's
that
your truth.
only the entertainment industry is already raising over $70 million into the economy,
Oh.
and by 2030, the
how
entertainment
many of them
industry
are
can
going into the
sustain.
politicians'
By
bank account?
2030, the entertainment industry
many of them?
alone
How many
can
don't worry
sustain
about that?
Nigeria.
Happens
Listen,
in Ghana
for
as
me,
well.
my piece is face your truth.
Argue with
Face
facts.
your
Argue
truth
with
then.
facts.
Face your truth.
There's no facts
Yeah,
in what
yeah,
you're
we
saying.
know that.
Well,
Several
Miss
truths.
Spitfire, I'm
no
telling
facts.
you keep telling yourself that you are half Ghanaian and half Nigerian. You have
I'm
never
not-
sat
Wait,
there.
no.
Hold on.
I am
Hold on.
fully Nigerian,
No, not
honey.
Miss
I am
Spitfire,
a
not just
full-blooded
Nigerian.
Nigerian.
I
Yes.
mean, great.
Yes.
You keep telling yourself you are half Nigerian and
Yes.
half Ghanaian. Listen, from now on, we don't want you as Ghanaian.
Oh, really?
Because
You
have
can't
never,
take my Ghanaian away,
yes,
though.
because you have never
It's in
sat
my
here.
blood.
No, hold on.
I-
It's in your
what
blood.
are you talking
You know
about?
what a Ghanaian is? To be
Yes,
a Ghanaian, you
what?
know what that
I do
means?
know what a Ghanaian
You know
is.
what that means.
Yes,
You have
I
never
do.
sat here and defended Ghana
I
ever.
have talked
So
my
please,
about Ghana.
Please,
Don't do
save
that. Don't even
Save
do
that.
that.
We don't need you in Ghana.
Charlie,
Save
don't
that.
do that.
I just
Thank
did.
you.
We're gonna move
I'm
on to the
always
next
gonna
topic.
be in Ghana,
We're gonna-
no
we're
matter
gonna
what
move-
you say.
we're gonna move
Darling,
on.
I have a
We
trip
are not
coming
sell
up.
out.
Book a ticket.
We're not
When's the
sell
last
out
time you've been to
Ghanaians over
Ghana?
here.
in
When's
here.
the last time you've been to Ghana?
You have never defended Ghana
When
in
is
your
the last
life.
time you've been to
So
Ghana?
please, if
When
you
is
are
the last time you've
Ghanaian,
been
you
to
have to
Ghana?
stay in it thick and
Come on,
thin.
I am everything.
And
I
true.
am African.
And stay in it.
African.
Managelis. Nima is my resident.
Okay.
Managelis.
See, man, can we
Ghana
move
for
on to
Ghana.
the- Can we move on to yes, 100%.
If
Okay,
I never knew
Voltairean.
you felt so hot.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
you
When
are.
you come to my country, you damn right. Let's move on
And
to the
now
next
you know
topic.
exactly how we feel.
Let's move on to the next
Come on,
topic.
get out with that.
Please. We're working with time
Well,
here.
the next topic is also about a very beautiful Nigerian vocalist called Tenny the Entertainer. Tenny the Entertainer is a very
love her.
beautiful Yoruba artist that was raised both in the US and in Nigeria.
Tell us a story.
So recently she has been doing a very good music, and one podcast in Nigeria that they call Tell It All by Osagi Alonge, who gave himself the authority to say whatever he likes about people's music, whereas he cannot even write music, actually said that Tenny the Entertainer is too fat to be in the industry. I'll use the word fat, not even thick. And he says she's not supposed to be a singer, that she's supposed to be a writer. So I want you to hear a little bit of what he said in the clip. I have a short clip, a 1-minute clip of what he said.
All right, let's watch it.
Boom, next topic. I think Tenny shouldn't be a singer and should be a songwriter. I've said it now. If you are an AI now, the imagery is very
Oh,
hard.
this your take will not be.
The
People will not take
imagery-
it. People will not take it.
No,
well.
the fact is that
I'm
if you
sorry.
are,
You guys.
Let's talk about
Are you
it.
guys ready for this take?
No, but let's talk about it.
I've said it before.
And I have a question. Go ahead.
I've spoken to people who in music industry and before she had this hit. I'm like, Tenny, the image is going to be hard to sell, and that is why that Virgin video didn't work. Because they're trying to sell her as a chick and blah 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 blah. She doesn't put up that image. I think she's a very good songwriter, a very brilliant songwriter. As an artist, it's going to be hit or miss. She'll get a hit, she'll miss this one.
I linked her. Sorry, I was going to link her up with like a top music exec,
Yeah.
right? And this is when she did the whole. There was something she did. Oh, before the Virgin record came out, when it was on Instagram and it became the Instagram bubble thing, boom, 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 boom.
So that's it. By the way, the song is Virgin, not Virgin. That's the title of the song. Yeah.
Did
So
anybody
what do
get
you
this?
guys
But
think?
he sounded a little bit of like Davido, like a little froggy voice. No, you didn't. You
Yeah,
didn't
but
get that.
if Davido was-
Okay, hold
Davido
on.
was-
No, I
Forget
said
about
that
it.
to
Sounds like already
say.
plucked
I
us.
said that to say this. Davido might have sounded like frog, but he looks like a frog. To me.
Forget the frog. He looks like an Ewok. Are you kidding me?
Oh
He looks
my
like he's like
God.
Smiggle.
It's sexist and it's also body shaming. Okay,
Yes, yeah.
this
That's
is
all, yeah.
ridiculous, and this has been happening a lot in our community. By the way,
Right.
he's not the only person coming out to attack a woman's body. Tenny is one of the dopest,
Newest.
most talented new artists out there. Okay, so if you can look past this and get to know the person, the heart of the person, the talent, the skills that she has. And then attacking her, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Osage the Goblin. Let me ask you a question, please. Who gave you the right to determine what somebody looks like in a movie in the
An
entertainment
artistic
industry?
structure, right.
Where did they write a pamphlet that says this is what your body should look
You
like?
must have six
So
packs.
you're actually dumping on me and Glitz then.
Oh,
So
no.
Big can make it. Honey, if you did not get the memo, let me give it to you now.
Give
Eh,
it.
Big is the new sexy.
Yeah.
Get with the program.
Yeah.
Tenny is big and she's making waves. Have you heard her voice? This girl is spontaneous. She would pick a mic, pick a beat, pick an item and go crazy on it.
Tell
And
her.
you're telling us that she will not sell it in.
No.
You, that you're behind camera, are you selling it?
Ask Maya.
Osage,
I
wonder why
you
he
look
was
like a
hiding.
frog prince talking about she can't make it in a movie in the music industry. Exec or not, anybody that sees her talent will go for her.
Yeah.
If you let her look like a
Point
bottle, let her look like Shrek. It doesn't matter. She's
No wonder
golden.
he's on radio.
Yes.
Funny enough, this
He
girl
can't
is a
come to-
brand.
he
When
can't
I
come
look
to
at this
video.
girl, just tell me, let's be honest. When you look at her, what do you see? Don't you see Biggie? Don't you see something iconic? This is how Biggie was.
I know you didn't just compare her to
No,
Biggie.
I'm not saying that she's compared, her talent is compared to Biggie, but the look. If somebody like Osage was alive and was an American in the time of Biggie, those are the kind of people that we call destiny killers. You know, dream killers.
Oh, I see
because
where you're
they're
coming
going to
from.
talk you down and tell you that you can't do it.
Yes.
Because you don't look like this, you have to look like this, you have to smell like this, your hair has to be this color before you can make it. And that's not the way the industry works these days. People like these are the people that affect Cardi B's career as well.
Even first things first, let's talk about women entertainers that are beautiful and big. And I mean, Aretha Franklin, who just passed away,
Jasmine
she
Sullivan.
was, Jasmine Sullivan. There's, you know what I'm saying? Even Adele. Adele doesn't even move. She just stands in
Wow,
one
she
place.
doesn't move?
I'm talking about when she sings
Oh
or
my
a
God.
concert. She doesn't move, she just sings.
Yes.
Literally, it's your talent.
Yes.
If you're talented, how you look, how you look, I really worry about sound. Because a lot of these people that are packaged in these beautiful bodies don't have
Trash.
true talent.
Whack music
If you want to have sex with them, have sex with them. But this is not about sex, it's about talent. Pure, unadulterated. When that girl hits the mic, you know she can sing. So that's
follow
what's
her
important.
Another thing.
Just follow her page for a
Yes.
day.
Another
Even if
thing,
you're
yeah?
depressed, if you follow her page and watch her videos for a day, you'll be excited.
But the thing is, a lot of these female artists, what they do is they sell sex. And then here goes Tenny, not selling sex.
Right.
Tenny is selling pure talent,
Talent.
and they cannot take it.
course not.
She's large, but she's in charge.
Hey!
Okay, I like that. I like that.
She's in charge,
I'm taking
but
that.
she's not funky.
Yay! I know that
You
one.
cannot take.
Yeah.
Listen, come on.
Charlie,
And different things
I
for
like the
different
fact-
people's both. If
exactly.
you're talking about a lot of guys like plus size women,
Hello.
a lot of girls like plus size. Like it literally is your. Are you talking about having sex with her? Are you talking about her talent? Let us know your difference. Do you want to have sex with her? Okay, let me know.
No, but me, I actually have another thing for Osage. Why are you mad at the fact that she's thinking outside the box? She is not like the norm She's not conforming to the societal standards of what a female vixen should look like, or rather. She looks the way she looks. She has her own style. You guys, you're talking about Fajin video. You guys made her do that video the way she did it. I'm pretty sure if it was left for Tenny, she would do the video a completely different way with her do-rag and whatever on. But because she wanted to meet the demands of the Nigerian economy or the Nigerian standards of what a female video should look like, that's the reason why she did it that way. And then you're here sitting on that fact that she's unique, she stands out. That's her unique selling point, and you're there bringing it down. Shame on you, Frog Prince. Shame on you, Goblin. Shame.
And
Big shame.
Actually, he just backpedaled on a WizKid thing he just did.
Yeah.
Where WizKid threatened his people threatened that they were going to come and attack him and his family. So be careful how you're talking about people before you're threatening them.
He says things for shock value.
That's it.
The annoying thing is, why is it that people who are not even creative have a say over creativity?
Let's leave that right there.
Okay.
That's a question that he needs to answer. So we're going to move on to the next topic.
Okay.
You have that.
It's hot.
What's going on with Trump's wife?
Talking about Ghana.
Your second country.
My second country that's been taken away from me. Okay, so Melania Trump makes a visit to Ghana to visit Cape Coast Castle, which is the slave dungeon. I don't even call it a castle, it's a dungeon. It's a place where historically a lot of the transatlantic slavery happened through. So she went through Cape Coast Castle, says she's really emotional. She feels like, she's feeling that emotion. So it really brought up a lot of stuff for me. But before I talk about what it brought up for me, do we have the video?
Yes, we
to
do.
show her walking through the castle, I just want to show you guys the video.
The experience.
So this brought up so much stuff for me because, I've been to Ghana and I was just there actually in April, and it's a lot because her husband is not even about a lot of things that we as immigrants that came to America are about. And to talk about, it feels really warm. I'm like, I know that a wife and a husband can have different wavelengths, but you're laying in the bed next to a man who hates Africa. Africa is those shithole countries. And you're talking about you're feeling emotion. Did you not feel emotion when your husband was talking about Africa? But now Africa, and then we as Africans are just too welcoming. Like, they opened up the floodgates. They had all sorts of, processionals and everything, flowers and roses. And I understand that it's all about diplomacy, but I really felt a kind of certain way. But tell me how you feel, and I'll chime in some more.
Well, first of all, she went there for her platform is cyberbullying. So she went there to hold seminars. She's also going to go to Kenya and other countries as well. So she didn't really go there to go to the castle.
I know that.
I'm Ghanaian and I've never been to the castle. Okay.
Really?
Yes,
Really?
I've never been to the.
Really?
I mean, I don't have to. Have you been to some of the places that I've been to?
I've been to a lot of places in Ghana, but we'll talk about offline.
Yeah,
Go
we'll
ahead.
talk. We'll talk.
Go ahead.
All right. So my point is, my point is,
for them to start bringing out the gloves.
my point is, yes, she's married to Trump, but sometimes I like to give her the benefit of the doubt. She looks extremely happy without Trump.
True.
And for your point, I doubt they are sleeping in the same bed.
I was gonna say that
who
too.
wants to sleep with Trump?
Today's Trump. Stormy Daniels.
So sometimes I want to give her the
Daniels.
benefit. I want to give her the benefit of the doubt and separate the two. I think she's holding her own in Africa, and she's open. She looks open to me, and she's willing to learn. I mean, that's what I get. I don't have anything really bad to say about it. She's not the cause of slavery. Like, what am I gonna do?
I just feel like she shouldn't have even bothered going to the castle. She just kept her journey the way it was supposed to be. Go for your conferences and then go back. Going to the castle will only stir up more controversy, like it is now. What are you going? And then you go there and you sign and say it feels great. I'm emotional. Emotional about what? You don't even know the beginning of emotions that people experience. Here in America, we have a lot of situations going on. You're emotional about what's happened a couple of years ago. How about the one that's going on right now in America with kids in cages taken from their parents? So what are you talking about you're emotional for? Child spare me. I'm not interested in all that one. Go and do your cyberbullying and go back to your country.
Thank you.
You're doing cyberbullying when your husband is bullying an entire nation. Go and sit somewhere. I beg.
But you don't have to experience it to still have that connection to it, to the emotion to it.
She shouldn't have gone to Ghana. Don't go to the castle.
But she was invited.
Keep your
I'm
job.
sure.
She was invited.
You can politely decline because something like this is going, like I said, it's going to
That
start.
will cause
You cannot
More
relate.
problem, because if she declines, it will make news and they will say she's racist. She doesn't want to go to those places. That she's trying to stay in the classy places.
But she already is though. Like you and your husband. I don't care what you can say that to a husband and a wife are two different people. But when you're married to somebody, you're defined by that person.
Exactly.
All right? You're defined by your husband. So whether or not you go, people already see you. They what's that word? They project your husband upon you. So whatever it is that you're doing, they will still judge you based on the fact that your husband is Trump. And you're Melania Trump. Trump ends your name. So going there will not even soften the blow. You're better off not going. Just face the music squarely. Go for your seminar and you go back to your country. Do seminars to help us reduce the bullying from your husband, Trump. How about that?
Strong points. With these few points of yours, I have nothing to say.
I'm here to converse.
And I do want to say that everybody should go to Elmina Castle and Cape Coast Castle because literally when you go there, you literally see how it was for people to be living on top of each other, where you are eating, you are shitting, you are having your period, you are having everything, and then the guys are raping you. Okay? So that place, when I walked in, because, it was really jarring when she walked to the door of no return. The door of no return is created so people, the ancestors that, like people that are African American come through to bring the spirits back to Ghana, right? So like that whole space and that whole thing brings up a lot for me because it's like, okay, so you're doing this, but it doesn't look like this. So if she's feeling emotional, like Spitfire said, she should come back and make sure those kids are not in cages. Make sure that things are going on, but she's not going to do that. What's the next
least
step?
she could do is to advise the president on what to do.
I hope so.
Trump has to be open to that advice and to take that advice. And from the look of things, he doesn't listen to anybody. He doesn't listen to anybody. So what you gonna do?
Absolutely.
She's trying, y'all. All right, so let's move on to the next topic.
So we're going to Kenya. So in Kenya, they caught 2 Chadians and 1 Kenyan guy with over 2 billion shillings in their possession of fake money. So they had fake dollars and fake pounds. Yes. And those are the guys.
Where are they from? Chad and
2
Kenya.
Chadians. So the 2 people are from Chad and 1 person's from Kenya.
Oh, thank God, no Nigerians.
No,
then.
no, Nigerians are not in this one.
So what were they like? What's the story? What were they doing with the money?
So pretty
What?
much.
You said what? What did you say, Charlie?
What did you say, Charlie? Charlie, we have been.
You threw a shade. You threw a shade on
I
Nigerians.
said what? I said.
What did you say?
It won't take long until they come back on the news again. All right.
Really?
I won't hold my breath.
Okay, Charlie.
Wait,
All right,
Charlie.
let's go.
See, you see this shade that you're throwing, Charlie?
I'm not
Serious,
going-
on
You
our
asked me to repeat
Independence
myself,
Week.
so I will repeat
On our
myself. I
Independence
said what I said.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Yes.
It's all right. Time will tell. Don't worry.
Okay.
So anyway, so the DIC, which is the Directorate of Criminal Investigation under the National Police Service, announced on Monday that they arrested these people with fake dollars and fake euro. The guy says he says that the driver was arrested in the suburbs and it was in their possession. The money was in their possession and they caught the 2 guys with them. So apparently they take this money and they put it in the economy and then, that's a lot of money too.
A lot of fake money.
Yes. Give me
and
some
it's
of
all
that.
fake. So you can imagine what this does to the economy, what it does to prices, how it inflates prices and all that. It's
So people be using this fake money
Yes,
in the
you didn't
economy.
know
It
that?
goes into the system and
Yes,
they don't even know it's
absolutely.
fake money.
when you go and buy something and then you realize that the money that was given to you is fake currency. You're at a loss already. So now you want to make up for the money that you invested in your goods, money that you just lost to the goods that you sold out.
Yes.
You increase your price. So now imagine with this money in the circulation how
right.
people keep increasing their prices all over the place, and then what you have is an economic inflation of prices all over. Money now money would lose value because the money that you think you have is really not actual money. It's fake money. So like the actual money that they have in circulation becomes less. So it just messes with the economy in general.
Wow.
This I'm happy they caught the guys. Even the ones that are doing it in Nigeria, because they also do fake currency in Nigeria.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, they had a big
Everywhere,
bust in
girl.
2015.
Yeah.
Plenty money. I want them to keep catching these people. Because I had fake money before. Aboki gave it to me.
In a wedding ceremony.
I went to Bureau de Exchange. They gave me fake money
yeah.
inside. I wanted to
True.
cry that day.
So basically, you go to market, selling your goods and services, you come back with fake money. My question is this. We are in the year 2018, about to enter
Charlie.
19. You meant to tell me that you can detect a fake money
Charlie,
when you
can't.
see
They don't
one?
have some.
You
They don't have
can't.
the resources we have
You
here,
can't.
like those
There's no
pens.
resources.
It's
You
pens.
hold it up to the sun.
No.
Says
Oh,
who?
really?
My guy, do you know
Say
that they
this
have
one.
really good counterfeit money?
Listen,
Very good counterfeit.
raise
What
that
are you
money.
saying?
When
You
get
see
that
the
money,
head there.
When you get
Come
the
on.
money, let me teach you how
Charlie,
to
wait
detect.
till they catch you.
Let me
Wait
detect.
till they catch you. Put it to their lives.
Hold on.
To their lives.
And this
What,
happened in
you
Kenya,
serious?
right?
They
Kenya
have pens.
Kenya has one of the hardest sun. Okay, it's hot in Kenya.
So that you can see the money fakeness.
Yes. Raise the money, raise it up. And if the president's on it, like Benjamin, if the Benjamin's face is crooked, it's fake.
It's not that you. They're so good, Charlie.
Really?
Charlie,
Oh my
the
God.
money counterfeiting is so good right now
Yeah.
that you cannot tell by raising it to the sun.
Yeah.
You have to have the pen.
Yeah.
Yes.
You have to have the pen
Yes.
that shows it to you. When you raise it to the sun, all you're going to see is more money coming back. That's
Yeah.
it. You're not going to see anything else.
Yeah,
So you
truly.
need to have the pen. And I don't think a lot of people, like the traders and all of them, have
don't have that.
accessibility
They
to those
don't have that.
pens.
Yeah, no, they
So
don't.
those pens are really actually out here because they're in United States they're doing counterfeit money, but you
Right.
have to have those
But
pens.
how much is the
And
pen?
especially
That
so
a
that's
tomato
another
seller,
expense.
a tomato seller or a dry fish seller can
They won't be
have
able to
one.
afford
As
it.
opposed
but
as
the
opposed
And put it in the
Well,
bra.
it depends if the pen
as
is in
opposed to actually-
circulation there.
Yeah.
They should put the pen in there.
It's not
Banks,
in
when you're
circulation.
giving out money at the banks, why don't you, when you give it to them as souvenir, you know? Like, okay,
Exactly.
you,
Like
since
when
we
they give
have a
condoms.
fake currency problem in our country, when you come to change money or you come to cash money out, here, courtesy of the bank, here, so that you too will save yourself, because then they don't have to bring fake money to you,
I
the bank.
I take that back because the way the economy is set up, they might sell the pen for more money.
They might.
I'm
So it's
telling
like-
you, Charlie with the shades today. Oh my
So what is
goodness.
really the point? But like this right now, that's talent as well. Why can't they use that same skill, that same talent to print books, to print other?
Because the books are not
Nobody
selling.
won't buy
Books are
books.
not
No, nobody
selling
want to
now.
buy books.
They want
the
Instagram.
actual money.
Everybody needs
Everybody
cash.
they have
Everybody
nobody
needs
wants
cash.
no book.
They want the actual money.
So what is the end goal for that guy?
Oh, but they're
guys.
going to jail. Wow, is that
They
a
go
question?
fall on them,
They're
man.
going to jail. And I hope that other people that are counterfeiting in the country too, they'll catch you. In Nigeria, in Ghana, in Chad, in Niger, everywhere. They will catch all of you because you're making the economy hard for the people, for those of us that are there.
Right.
I have family out there. You're making it harder for them. You're making the prices go up. You're making less money be in circulation. I don't want to ever experience what I experienced before where I had fake money in my possession and I didn't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
I had to burn it eventually.
You did?
Yeah,
I would
because
have
it's
given
fake
somebody
money.
else, so I'd go buy something.
No, see, that's
I'm wicked.
That's how
I'm
that's
afraid.
I'm wicked like that.
Whoa.
I'm sorry.
Also-
You're not going to
So I
take
would
my
afraid
money and
the
I'm not going to
money.
give her back.
And then you get caught and they beat
Who
you.
gonna catch me?
When they
I
beat
go
you,
shake
follow.
this, they'll be fine.
Also, another pointer, when you do find out that you have fake money in your possession, please take it to the bank.
That's true.
The banks will take it from you. Take it to the bank, let them know this is how we stop fake money from being in circulation.
Circulation,
Do
right.
not give it to the next person. Do not try to spend
Will they give
it.
you your money back?
Yes.
So then I would just
I-
print fake money and go
No,
to
no,
the
no,
bank.
no, no,
and
no.
tell
You have to have proof. So, like, say you, for instance, you went to because
Oh my
sometimes
God.
banks dispense fake money as well. The
Charlie's
ATMs.
trying to do scam.
So, if you Charlie, stop being a scammer.
No,
Stop
I'm
thinking like a
not- I'm
scammer.
not trying to-
Charlie,
No,
don't
I
get
am
scammer.
not
Remember,
Nigerian.
scammer answer.
I am not
Hey,
Nigerian.
You're
hey,
Ghanaian. Biggest
calm
scammers.
down, calm
I'm just
down.
saying.
You don't want to shake that table.
Don't shake
it.
it.
You don't want to shake that table
You
right
don't
now.
know.
The parties that drink bottled poppers, right?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So sometimes banks issue fake money. If you have proof, you can prove that this money wasn't from you. Say, for instance, you went to the bank, you got money from there, and inside the money is fake. They had fake currency in there. Take it back to the bank.
Yes.
All right. They will probably run the camera or run your
Yeah, that's a long
transaction.
process.
I know, but it's money. You don't want to lose your money.
money?
You can try, but
by
my
that time
thing
I could
is,
have been making
at the
more
end of the
money.
day, do not let the fake money keep being in circulation, because then you
Please.
will not help the economy
Yeah.
that way.
Yeah.
Take it to the bank, burn it if you want to burn it, count it as your loss. Don't try to make more money off of the next person, all right?
All right.
That's it.
Thank you so much for having this conversation. Are we good?
Yes, we
Yeah,
are.
we're always good, okay?
Always,
so calm
honey.
down in the comments. Until next time you're watching the AVS show, this is Mina TV. Bye.
Thanks for watching, and if you liked this episode, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. See you next time.